couple of months ago, you wrote about the impending AI bubble, right? And that continues to play out or somewhat have implications. I want to focus on really the biggest trigger of that impending bubble. Enormous amounts of money by the hyperscalers that continue to go into AI development, but little to show by way of revenue. And perhaps other than Anthropic, who's keeping unit economics front and center, I can't think of anybody else really doing that at this point. How is that going to play out?
As I said when I published my first piece in the third quarter of 2025, I know what some of the issues are and some of them that were not being talked about enough, I tried to shine a light on. In terms of timing about when these things are going to play out, who knows? The bubble could go on for a couple of years. It could go down in a week or a month. I really, truly don't know. But here's what I do know. If you are a developer and you are on the rocket ship called AI coding, you need to make sure your seatbelt is fastened extra snug because it's already crazy, as you know, and it's going to get crazier. And the reason for that is that this enormous amount of capital that's going in and IPOs that are starting to be planned from both Anthropic and OpenAI are going to have to ultimately translate into some believable path to revenue. Anthropic took the lead on this, which they did with the token pricing around Claude Code, and they're trying to lead the world I think, into having somewhat more rational pricing. Others at the same time, for example, OpenAI said, let's take advantage of this, and we're going to offer 5 times more tokens for a flat price, and 1,000 developers switched immediately from Claude Code to Codex over the course of a week to take advantage of that. So the developers don't have any kind of serious affinity to any given platform. They're going to go to what gives them the best coding productivity and what has the best price. That's going to continue to take time to settle out, and it's going to impact everybody because uneconomic pricing cannot persist forever. It will have to come back to some form of reality. When that's going to happen, I can't tell you. All I can say, again, buckle your seatbelts and be ready to go where the market goes.
But it's a win, it's not an if.
There are a couple of potential mitigating factors. The obvious ones are putting more stuff on your local hardware, but developers want to do things quickly. They can't afford to put that much hardware locally. And of course, highly optimized algorithmic improvements from the likes of DeepSeek. Those are going to continue to make advances. But in the world of state-of-the-art coding with AI, building AI-first systems, it's going to be a bumpy ride.